You brought up Baby, bro. I just think we might have slightly different tastes in fashion because Lil Baby is my best dressed rapper. He is my best dressed, most drip rapper. I absolutely love the way he dresses, and it might just be all the puffers he has. He has a puffer in every color, a designer puffer in every color, and he has the perfect shoes to match it.
But don't you tell me him and Gunna, I swear, bro. I swear they just walk in a designer expensive store and just say, what you got? What's the new shipment? What up, y'all? Welcome back to another TheStereoVision podcast episode. Quarantine COVID vibes edition, bruh.
You know the deal on Zoom out here.
Yes,
making
sir.
do.
We got
gotta
great
bring the
episode,
people
bro.
the content.
Bro, how are you in Washington, man? Another week up there in the cold?
Yep, doing the same shit, just sitting in my room, going to class, doing some TheStereoVision stuff, working with PMO, dropped a single today, if none of y'all have heard it.
Vibes,
PMO
tap
Showtime.
in.
Little shameless plug, dropped Vibes today. First single off the upcoming project, go hear it, it's a banger. No, but I'm just chilling. It's cold out here. It's really cold out here. It's really, really cold out here.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving and everything?
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, it was just me and my sister and my parents. We didn't get to see any of the extended family, but probably the way it should be right now, so that was fine. How you doing?
I ate so good, bro. I'm just happy to get some home cooked meals, bro. Out here in LA, bro, for school and stuff. Like I be hungry, bro.
Yeah, you weren't in Vegas long. You dipped out of there.
I was there for a quick minute, man.
A week even?
Nah, I was there for 4 or 5 days.
How was your Thanksgiving though?
It was good. It was nice seeing the fam and everything, just chilling out, bro.
What was the best dish?
It's refreshing too, because I get a lot of new music. A lot of I feel like when I go to a different place, or whenever I have a long road trip, it just forces me to listen to things that I haven't been listening to, just because I can't be sleepy on the drive or whatever. So that Larry June tape with Cooking Soul, bro. Fell in love with it. Absolutely fell in love with that, bro.
Were you bumping that on the way back?
Yeah, I was bumping it on the way there and back, and then I get here and I watch the visualizer for it. There's a 19-minute thing on YouTube with just it's not even all music videos or nothing. It's just cool images of oranges and stuff like that. There's a couple music video clips in there. It's fire.
I love that tape. I was hot when you told me there was a visual to that because I have not seen that yet. And I really, even if it's not a music video, I really just need, as soon as we get off Zoom tonight, I'm laying in my bed, throwing that on the TV. Oh, yeah.
Why aren't people talking about him more?
A little bit. Huh?
Why hasn't he I sat back and I really obviously becoming a fan of that album really made me want to dive into him more. There's no reason why this man hasn't blown up huge yet.
I don't understand it either. The blow up really started, I feel with Out the Trunk, the first tape he dropped this year. Mm-hmm. But it's crazy because he's been making music for 5-6 years.
Yeah, the earliest thing I saw was 2013.
Yeah, he's been in the game. He is not new to this at all. I don't know what it is. His sound has definitely evolved a lot lately. And I think one of the things that really makes him primed to blow up right now is his message of just healthy, wholesome, that kind of thing. And also the clothing brand that accompanies it. And that was not a message that he had prior to 2020. If you go back, you still hear want to be a trap star Larry,
Really?
Pushing packs and shit. Yeah. If you go back to some of the old tapes, and it's fire. It's some hard shit. But I think it's less, primed to kind of be right for this climate.
What were the beats like?
Not as interesting as the beats he's working on now. Kind of.
Were they more
generic.
Were they trappier, more heavy drums, stuff like that?
A little bit trappier, a little bit more. On what you see, it's still knocking. It's still great car music, heavy bass, really interesting thumping 808s.
Bro, when I heard "Let the Beat Ride," bro. Oh man.
Doesn't he have a song? Doesn't he have a song about driving to Vegas on that Cooking Soul tape? Or no?
I think it's a different one because I know what you're talking about. He has a line about it. He mentions Vegas a couple of times in his music.
Where do him and Currency drive to on that tape? They go to. Isn't Currency on that tape?
Nah, this is it might be. Currency might be.
Bro drops so much music.
Yeah,
That's
he
hard to
drops
keep
a
up
lot
with.
of
Hold on,
music, bro.
I gotta check really quick, cause there's one song that with Currency that I fucking love. Bro, my Spotify be fucked up. It'll like I'll type the letter and then it'll go to like the beginning, so it just types all my words
You said
backwards.
Spotify?
Have you ever had that happen?
You said Spotify. I can't relate. No, I'm sorry.
It's not a Spotify problem. It's a computer problem. Fuck you. My Spotify's fine.
I mean,
Spotify's the go.
I just can't really.
I'm gonna sit back and enjoy my Spotify Wrapped with the rest of the world. You can have your little album.
We'll get to that later because Spotify Wrapped is trash, bro.
I was tripping. I was talking about the wrong tape. I'm talking about the new tape.
Keep
Not
going.
even the newest tape. Not even the newest tape. The middle tape. Keep Going with Harry Fraud.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Let's Go to New Orleans with Currency.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's some fire.
Bro,
No, I'm sure that was good music to drive to, good music just to chill to. I don't know, when I go home, like, it really makes me revisit music that I've been listening to in a different location, because for me, I'm like, oh, like, I gotta put the homies on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta come with that new heat every time, bro. Every time you
even though I'm not really seeing the homies, it's still that energy where you kind of gotta go back and, like, kind of pick the best of what you've kind of been put on in the last months and months, you know? Just so you're ready as soon as they get in the car, you know, play some mind-blowing shit.
Oh, you got me excited now, bro. What have you been listening to?
Okay, so after the Grammy snub, I this week has been like the hardest weekend phase that I've ever been in.
In your feelings life. A little bit.
Like I had a big weekend phase sophomore year of high school right after Starboy came out. And it was fire, but, you know, I don't know if I was quite ready to really relate, understand the message of the weekend and really kind of feel it on so many levels. But this week's been emotional, I'll say that.
That's really interesting that Starboy was like, you're like, because I feel like Starboy is the most accessible album he's dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or like what, Beauty Behind the Madness, maybe?
But, yeah, that one was pretty poppy. But Starboy, I feel like, is the most true. Like, yeah, I think it's most accessible.
After your weekend phase, what are your thoughts on his discography? Like, what do you think is his best music?
His best music's definitely Trilogy. That's not new information to me. Rolling Stone has always been like my favorite weekend song. But I don't know if it's my favorite Trilogy song anymore after, like, I don't know. I love the first disc on Trilogy.
Yeah. Coming Down, bro.
The morning. Oh my God. The mornings, Wicked Games. The first disc is so good. And, like, I don't know, all of it's amazing. All of it's obviously amazing, but it's been a good week, man.
I get very frustrated when I go through weekend phases now or recently because, like, I think the past 2 times I've went through weekend phases, I've really fallen in love again with Trilogy and how great it is. And then my conclusion I end up coming around to is that, wow, he's never going to be this good again. Or I don't
Interesting.
know. Let me not say that. It's not. He's never going to be this good again. He'll never be this raw again.
Yeah. Okay, that's a fair way to put it. Because I almost had like a different reaction where I expected, you know, a more mature and a more musically affluent Spencer to revisit the Weeknd catalog and be like, oh, Trilogy is even farther ahead of the rest of his music than I thought it was initially.
Yeah.
But when I went back through, I was like, damn, After Hours is right there with the rest of his discography for me. Like, it is not far behind from Trilogy. It's not far from it's right there for me.
I mean, I like After Hours. Like, after Trilogy, it probably goes Trilogy, either After Hours or Beauty Behind the Madness next.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like After Hours a lot. Like, that was a really good album.
It was really good. And it just, yeah.
It's just,
definitely grows on me.
I think Trilogy is a time. I think Trilogy was literally a moment in music history. He shifted the genre. He literally changed what R&B was and then made, like, you know how, perfect example. I don't know if you like mess with movies like this, y'all about it like that. I'm a movie nerd or whatever. Christopher Nolan. when he did the Batman movies, right? And he literally made Batman this dark, brooding hero, changed the way the movie looked, the colors of it. Every big superhero movie following that, you see it with like the Winter Soldier and Captain America and things like that. They tried to capture that vibe that Christopher Nolan created.
Mm-hmm. It's a similar effect as The Weeknd, definitely.
And I don't know if I overrate that, but that definitely just makes me love it so much more.
I just think I can see why you like it, because it's always fun to see like direct influence and to be able to draw a really straight line, from one thing to another. And like late 2010s R&B definitely embodied the dark aesthetic that I think was kind of set by Trilogy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he just did it so well. Like, I just haven't seen anyone else do it that well, and it's almost like he created a genre that no one else could ever match him with, and like he damn near can't even match himself.
Mm-hmm. Except, he kind of did by reinventing himself on After Hours. He kind of did. He matched himself by reinventing himself, by not trying to match himself.
Yeah, and I think this is probably his darkest album since
Trilogy, or darkest album
since
total?
Trilogy, since Trilogy.
I don't know. My Dear Melancholy?
Man,
I know it's not an album.
Who did he break up with for that one?
I don't remember. I don't know. I'm
feel
not
like
hip
that
on
one
the
was
drama.
a really goofy one. Wasn't it like a Selena Gomez, bro, or something?
Yeah, I think he was dating Selena. I think.
Broke up with Selena. Selena doesn't make that good music, I guess, for him. The heartbreak wasn't enough.
I'm just mad at myself that it took this Grammy snub for me to really give After Hours the flowers it deserved, because I feel like I've paid it respect when I've talked about it, but the fact that I didn't have it as like a top 10 album of the year, in hindsight, now seems kind of fucked up. Like come to my year-end list, it's probably going to be slotted in the top 10, no cap.
I don't know if I can do that because I'm thinking if I want to put that in there, I probably got to Take Time or Fuck the World.
Yeah. And that's hard. See,
Take Time can't go. Take Time definitely can't go.
Take Time can't go. That album was crazy. But almost like it could. Like almost After Hours.
But then what if I add Orange Season onto mine?
Are you about to do that?
Okay, guys. This is a big thing about me. I'm a prisoner of the moment sometimes. That Dom Kennedy Hit Boy, it's really good. I'm probably not going to put it on my list next time.
I do the same thing.
That's going to go. Shoo, that's the only one that I see really moving off. And then maybe Brent, honestly.
I was listening to Brent all day today. Oh, that album's so good. It's so good.
That's why I think it's really going to come down to me. Which one hits me more on a personal level? Fuck the World or After Hours. And I know that if I go off that logic. Okay, me saying that statement, which album do you think I would go off of?
Fuck the World.
Yeah.
That's been your shit. You were so excited for that album coming in. Like people weren't. Bro. Like people were not excited for a new Brent Faiyaz album, but you were fiending. And then you wrote the review. You've been fucking with it.
Yeah, that might be one of mine. But then I had my weekend phase over quarantine for a minute too, and After Hours was, bro, like Alone Again is one of the best intros of this year.
Faith is just one of the best songs I've heard this year.
That's yours now. Is that your song now off that tape?
I think so.
Interesting.
It used to be Snow Child, but I think it's Faith now.
Okay.
Oh my god, when he asks her to OD with him, I want you to OD with me. I was like, fuck.
Bro, he be saying the most. That's why, bro. Like, who else is saying that? Like on Trilogy, that type of stuff was getting said every song multiple times. Mm-hmm. That's the energy I need from him, bro. Because if people really want to talk toxicity, it's not even close, bro. He's killing Future. He's killing Future. Oh my god.
I agree. He
bro,
says
these R&B dudes are the real problem, bro. Because Brent's right there with him.
For real, everyone's giving hip hop this image of like, oh, the messaging, guns, violence. Take a listen to some R&B. That's where some real psychological damage can be done. Like they're saying some real shit.
I mean, hey, bro, they think just because they can sing, they can get away with anything, man. And it might work.
It makes it more impactful because when the rappers say shit like that, I mean, you feel it. But with a lot of them, I'm almost numb to it. Almost like this is just rap music. But when these singers be saying shit like,
it's almost more disrespectful. It's almost more disrespectful because it's like, I know you love the way that this sounds. like I know this sounds beautiful to you. It's like saying something crazy to a person in French, and like they just don't know what you're talking about, but they're like, that sounded really nice. I wonder if they still do this.
No, that's 100% it. 100% it.
Wow.
You're like, put this on the news. All the listeners are gonna hear is my godly voice. They're gonna go stream the album. They don't give a fuck about the message.
Oh, that's crazy. I really just thought, like, right now I'm just thinking about all the crazy things that Abel has said throughout his career, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Who hurt him? A lot of people, I guess.
I think a lot of people have hurt him.
We've seen a couple of them.
Yeah. Also this week, been bumping that new Lil Yachty a lot. Lil Boat 3.5.
Coffin. Needed that.
Oh my god. Been waiting for that to come out. That song's been out for like a month and a half. I swear to God, I just fiend for it on streaming.
Yachty's a character. I love the growth. I think he's really in a good place too musically.
Yeah, and I think the Deluxe also reminded me, or not even reminded me, but kind of made me realize how much I liked Lil Boat 3 earlier this year. Okay. You know, because I think at the time I listened to it a lot. You know, there were songs that I loved. I loved Top Off. I loved Till the Morning. You know, there's just a bunch of bangers.
Lemonhead.
But I don't think Lemonhead. I knew you were gonna say that, but
love
I
that.
paid it the respect. That's a banger. I don't think I paid it the respect that it deserved as like an album as a whole. But after the Deluxe came out, I'm like, that was a really good project. And like,
you know what did it for me? I watched his YouTube stuff. He did a little like you seen it.
The Boat Club vlog or whatever it's called, right? Boat show, yeah.
Fire, bro, because obviously top 3 dresser in the rap community. We can get about that. Craziest, probably top 3 sneaker collection in the world, bro. Like, Yachty's about that lifestyle for real. So like,
he is about that. You think he's top 3 dresser in rap?
Oh, bro, because I just don't mess with people who just put on a bunch of nice things because they know they're nice things. I like people who put on things that they know they like. You know, like he's like, I really like this brand. I'm going to seek things out for this. You know, like, they put fits together, bro. I don't know.
And I'm not hating because I think Yachty has some drip. I think he swags the fuck out, obviously, and the shoes are untested. You know, everyone's seen that tour of his closet. You know,
if we'll get into it lightly right now, but like, I think the perfect example of like my opinion is like Playboy Cardi. Like, he dresses really expensive. Like, the things he puts on are like crazy, like in terms, like, if you know brands and stuff, but like ain't nobody real life trying to wear that. Like, if you like showed this fit to a regular person, they'd probably be like, that's kind of whack. I don't want to wear that. You know, like, it's just like, I don't know, bro. You can't just be like, and I get like that made me just seem like, oh, like if you're not on the wave, like it's not for you. But
you're a hater.
I don't know. I don't know.
See, I would wear most of the stuff Cardi wears. I fuck with Cardi's fashion.
Have you seen what he's been wearing recently?
No,
Spencer. I think you're tripping, bro. He's
on
wearing
his.
like,
I've seen,
like vests, bro. And like,
I have some pictures of me in a couple vests.
How old were you?
9.
Yeah.
And it was my school uniform.
Yeah, like what?
But I looked fly, so I'd wear it again.
All right, man.
I had this one North Face vest that I wore a couple days in high school.
That don't count.
I got bullied.
North Face.
I was vest boy.
God,
put a little hoodie on underneath. I was ready to go to the pumpkin patch.
Spencer's doing it to himself, man. He's doing it to. I don't even have to do it anymore.
What, by saying that I dress like Playboy Cardi? Oh, I guess I am doing it to myself,
bro. It's okay.
I'm swagging the fuck out. Y'all see it. Y'all see the drip today.
The only drip that matters, bro.
Best merch in the game.
I mean, just talking about that, bro. It's holiday season. You know, you gotta get you and yours some gifts. What rapper, artist, musician do you think has the best merch in the game right now?
Best merch in the game right now. Okay, so I mean the right now doesn't necessarily apply, but it's Nipsey. It's Crenshaw, it's TMC. And I mean they just dropped their own weed strain too, the marathon weed. That shit looks like some kill.
Bro,
but
he had just partnered with what's it called? Puma. Didn't he have a deal with Puma?
Yeah.
That's you know.
He
R.I.P.
inked that
Nip,
before
bro.
he passed. Yeah, R.I.P. Nip. But as far as merch goes, I think he's undefeated. I think a lot of people that I've talked to have told me they actually knew about like TMC before about Nipsey Hussle, the rapper. They knew about Nipsey Hussle, the clothing entrepreneur, before they even knew he made music. And for me, that is wild. But for me, that's a sign of really good merch is when literally people fuck with it, not because it's merch, but because it's fire,
I mean, if we're doing that, we got a goat right here.
Of course.
We got a real goat. Got the little
You got to bring
store,
him up
too.
if we're talking merch.
I mean, and I think you mentioned the right person first because I think a lot of people took cues off Nip. Like, just to really hone in on that point. Nipsey was, like, really just... He set a wave, But what Tyler's done with golf is I think he's taken that to a whole another level, bro. He made Supreme what it is. I'll say that fully. Vans made that what it is fully, and then dropped both. And then said, okay, y'all don't give me enough creative control. I've clearly proven to you that I'm just different. Let me just go ahead on and make my own. At this point now he has his own shoe store on Melrose, and it's just all consistently quality. Like, I go to Flog Gnaw every year that I can, and I see the difference every year in the merch. It always gets better.
If it keeps getting better too, it already started really good.
Bro,
no, Tyler's on a different level, and he's doing a completely different thing than Nipsey. I think it's he's almost entering like the high fashion space at this point. With some of those golf floor pieces, like it's almost luxury at this point. Where it's Nipsey, really cool. Really made the how you do merch. Like mass hoodies, mass tees, how you brand something, how you create like a image like that. Tyler just exploded how you exploit creativity and like go beyond merch. You know what I mean?
And I think that it was also like that's just who they are. Like I think like the marathon, Crenshaw, all that, like that is Nipsey. Like Nipsey, it makes sense that he put that out because those were things that he would wear. Tyler, it makes sense that he would wear because he's been wearing the more exclusive stuff since he came up. You know what I mean? Like the Preem and all that. Those Vans though, those Vans, man, the Vans era was a time, bro. I think Converse is definitely better, obviously, because I know that's not necessarily merch, but like the shoes, the Converse shoes are crazy, but those Vans are just such classics and just staples in the culture.
Yeah, totally. Man. So someone a little bit more recent, since you said right now, that dropped some new merch this week is Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist.
That's
you see the new merch,
bro. Is Glock in the Alfredo pasta, and then it's black this time, right?
yeah, and all the different colorways. Oh my god, he's got like the ultraviolet. Oh my god,
I want to
so
cop,
sick,
bro. I want to cop, but I can't. I want to though.
I want to cop too. I think I might need to cop a vinyl before I cop the merch though. The vinyls that he dropped like 6 different colorways of the vinyls. It's crazy.
Are they all like the actual like vinyl different colors?
Yeah, the actual discs. And I think there's alternate colors too. If I just glanced at the Instagram, but it's so clean.
Man, another GOAT, Smino, bro. Smino silk pillow hoodies. I mean, for black folk, bro, they know. Like a hoodie with like the silk on the inside to keep your hair right. Like if you get your hair done, you got curls, whatever. Like, yeah, that's just so innovative and smart and so him, because that's a part. Like his hair is definitely like synonymous with him. I think like especially if you're someone who like pays attention to that stuff. Like that's one of the first things you notice about Smino. I think that's just so creative that he made that a part of his clothing line. And those hoodies look.
I've never even seen those hoodies, bro. I've never even seen those
Look
hoodies.
up, bro. Look up Silk Pillow's hoodie right now. You will fall in love instantly, bro. The colors are insane. They're like pastel colors. Gorgeous, bro.
You know I love my pastels.
Exactly.
Yo.
Yeah. Like
yo.
Like crazy, bro.
You're talking about the Black Swan ones, right?
Yeah, it says Black Swan, and it says zero fatigue on it. Like the zero fatigue one.
Yo.
I want one that says zero fatigue on it.
Is he sold out? Can I buy some of these right
sold
now?
out. They sell out instantaneously.
I mean, he's gonna drop with the new album though, right? Because we've seen the vlog where
When's the new album dropping? And he already dropped some of the Black Swan shit.
Oh, yeah. New album's coming out in
2021. Droptober my ass. Droptober my ass, bro.
All these rappers are fronting. There's not gonna be
except
anything good coming out in December. He's not dropping this month. He's not dropping this month.
I'd be heartbroken.
Do you think he's dropping this month?
Yeah. That was like a really not confident but why not?
Why not?
He's for sure not, but I hope. You know what? He is. I'm manifesting it. I'm a manifesting Isaiah Rashad album. It's dropping this year.
Say that because we need it.
We do, bro. All right, I'm trying to think of anyone. Oh, Larry June. We talked about him earlier.
Oh yeah, he's got the new healthy line that's super sick. I want some of those shorts,
bro,
but he sold the fuck out too.
I messed up, bro, because I fell in love with his merch. He has it's like a MasterCard logo, but it's orange and green, and it says numbers.
Seen it. I love it. It's sold out.
That is so tough, bro.
Man, I tried to grab some of that.
That is so tough, bro.
And he's got cool accessories too. He's got cool accessories too, like the lighters, the trays. Like, oh, it's sick.
What else? Oh, Pioneer, another one. Yay, obviously. Yeezy became something bigger than whatever. I Feel Ghost hoodie was, Lucky Me, I See Ghosts. That hoodie went crazy. Earl sweatshirt. People sleep on that, so I own an abnormal amount of Earl sweatshirt merch. Like I have a lot of Earl merch, bro, and it's really nice. I love his stuff, bro, because it's. Once again, it's all very Earl, you know? Like, he does, like, a lot of pictures and, like, portraits on the back of things.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Hey, what was the first piece of merch you ever bought?
Ooh. Like, really consciously bought?
Yep.
I went to... I think it was probably the first Kanye concert I went to when he was doing the St. Pablo tour.
Oh, did you get merch at the show?
I went before the show. I got the black St. Pablo hat, and I got like this tan long sleeve, and I got a black St. Pablo hoodie that my sister now has because I shrunk it.
That's sick. Oh, that's sick. Is that
no,
it's not Kanye sick. Merch?
It's not sick.
Huh?
It's trash, actually, bro, because he printed it on Gildan like materials, bro.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, it was not that great a quality, bro. I was actually kind of impressed.
Was that all the Pablo merch?
I don't know.
I had no idea. I always wanted a Pablo hoodie or something.
I might be tripping, but I'm like 99% sure that was like just some like Gildan, bro. I don't think it was nothing crazy. I mean, it wasn't.
You're the one that had
like
it, not
Champion
me.
Or anything. Like,
you're the one that had it, not me.
Yeah.
I think if I could have any Kanye merch, though, it'd be the Yeezus merch.
The greatest my friend, shout out my boy Jack. Greatest t-shirt I've ever seen in my life. It's the Yeezus, like with the skull. It's like the Grim Reaper type thing, and it's tie-dye black and white. Ugh. Filthy.
Insane, bro. And like
Filthy,
the cemetery Yeezus tee. Oh my god, that shit's very crazy.
Tough. Very tough.
And like,
Trav.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about Trav yet.
Merch.
Trav's got fire merch.
Oh, Isaiah Rashad is the best hoodie I own. My favorite hoodie's an Isaiah Rashad hoodie though. Sun's Tirade. That merch was fire.
That's a cool hoodie. My favorite hoodie I own right now is my Blast hoodie. No Love Lost.
You like Blast?
Have you heard of Blast? Have you heard of Blast?
I don't listen
really
to
cool. I'm just waiting for people to get tired of me talking about Blast. Because, like, it's like how I was with Baby Keem last year, where I literally cannot shut up about him, and I just need someone to tell me to stop. But
hey, our StereoVision picks are pretty fire, though, with people to support. We got Keem, Blast, Seti. Who else have we said? Giveon, we supported him.
We made some picks. All I'm saying is, if you go back, I wrote an article about St. John literally 2 years ago.
Fact.
Don Tolliver, I wrote before Danny Womack came out.
Fact.
Aaron May, I know he's still, that one hasn't played out yet, but he's fire.
Wow, I love that Seti's blowing up. We'll get on that. Oh, we gotta touch on that, bro. Everyone really likes I think everyone really likes the EP.
I love the EP. I love the EP.
Oh, Sunshine.
With A Boogie? No, that's the one with
45.
Quando.
No, Sunshine is no feature.
No, Quando's on that, bro.
No, he's not.
I swear he's on that.
He's on a different song.
No, he's not listed on Sunshine. I feel like Seti just didn't list him because of all the shit that's going on.
Did he unlist him?
Because you remember seeing him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at the tape right now and he's not listed. I think he's on Sunshine, I think. But Sunshine is a banger.
Yeah, he's on Sunshine.
Sunshine is a banger.
Sunshine and Florida Nights are my two favorite.
Florida Nights. I haven't really even tapped into that one like that. I mean, I like 45 with A Boogie. I like 45 with A Boogie a whole lot. The whole tape's solid though.
Weren't we talking down on A Boogie's name last week too?
Oh, big time. Talking about his career being over. He did his shit on that. I'm here for an A Boogie comeback. We were talking about really well dressed rappers earlier. A Boogie has been like kind of like a fashion icon for me. I really like his trench coats. I like his style.
Let me assess before I say something crazy. Yeah.
I think he's got really good clothes.
Oh, I'm real excited. Let me just not say nothing yet. Don't give me 1 second.
I don't want to. Yeah. Now you got me looking. Now you got me going on IG.
I'm not even on IG, man. I just Googled this, man. Yeah, let me go on this. Let me pay him respect, bro. I mean, it takes a lot for me to like say you got fits, bro. I think you know my vibe, though. You know my vibe for dressing, like like the whole Seti. I'm not like with the whole like what's it called? Like like what's his name? Gunna and Baby be dressing sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
With like I don't know, some of them shoes they be wearing, like the designer shoes, are just whack. Oh yeah, this man can't dress.
A Boogie?
Yeah, nah, I don't really like these.
He can dress.
He's
got cool jackets. He's got really cool jackets.
He wears skinny jeans. And that all over print Dior crew neck is hard. All right, we're a fashion podcast now.
Nah. You brought up Baby, bro. I just think we might have slightly different tastes in fashion because Lil Baby is my best dressed rapper. He is my best dressed, most drip rapper. I absolutely love the way he dresses, and it might just be all the puffers he has. He has a puffer in every color, a designer puffer in every color, and he has the perfect shoes to match it all the time.
But don't you tell me him and Gunna, I swear, bro, they just walk in a designer expensive store and just say, what you got? What's the new shit, man?
No, bro, Gunna does too much. That's Gunna. Baby matches so well. All of his pieces always work.
Oh, God.
If you can send me a screenshot of a picture where Lil Baby is dressed poorly, doing too much.
He has fits, but like I don't know.
Who's your best dressed rapper?
I mean, A$AP Rocky.
Okay, that's a cop out. Duh.
How so? All right, Seti Hendrix.
Because
Seti
that's the
Hendrix
obvious
is out
answer.
dressing everyone.
Not A$AP Rocky.
I mean, not Rocky. That's why I said.
That's why it's duh. Because Rocky is the answer. It is the right answer. There is a right answer.
Is there anyone else in the mob? Thug, maybe? Nah.
Oh, Thug could.
Thug's
Thug could play. Thug, yeah.
He definitely could. Best dressed rapper? Dang. All right. Wait.
Because you can kind of tell because like both of them have crossed over into actually fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like where Baby and Gunna like go to designer stores and wear all the designer clothes with the designers and shit. Like Rocky and Thug are actually like designing, modeling. You know what I mean? Like literally in the fashion industry.
So then, by that logic, I feel like they would say Cardi.
Yeah, I think Cardi dresses good. I haven't seen these vests you've been talking about, but
I don't know. He used to be wearing like suits, but like not all the way suits. Like he'd be wearing like it without the jacket. That's why he has like a 3-piece suit with like the vest, but like and no jacket.
oh, okay. That sounds fire to me.
I don't know.
See, you're not one to like all the extra.
I mean, I am though, but like get it in like you got to get extra with like your kicks. Get you some crazy shoes. Get you like I don't know. I want to see something I haven't seen before, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to just see like the craziest designer thing out right now cuz I know that's going to be crazy. Let me get a piece that like give me a piece from like 5 years ago that was crazy. Mm-hmm. Like give me an HBA, like you know, give me something that like you go to Soho like when Ian Connor and like Rocky were first coming up that you would find there, bro.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Pyrex. Ooh, I don't know, man. I got to get money so I can start dressing like how I'm talking.
You know who else needs to be talked about when we're talking about best dressed rappers? Rico fucking Nasty.
Oh yeah, I mean, if we're talking fashion, women's fashion is light years ahead of men's fashion. If you're a man and you disagree with that, you just don't know anything. Women are just so much more creative and like more versatile with their stuff, and designers are just doing way more for them than they are for men's clothing. And it's just like, oh, these women are doing. They're in another realm. Like they're better. Like,
you can see how far behind men are, and you can see like when Thug puts the dress on, and everyone's like, you know, and you can see that's gonna be what's happening in 20 years. You know what I mean? It's gonna be popping, and we're just like literally 50 years behind the females.
And it's like, I mean, obviously, like, I think we're all like I'm not obviously going like I'm not wearing a dress. That's just I don't think I'm.
You say that now. You say that now.
Man, just shut up.
Hey, Grammys 2050. Grammys 2050. Let's wear matching dresses.
Man, I would look so wild, bro. You can't even see your shoes in that shit. I digress.
Sure.
But like what Meg and like Rico, Tierra, like Nicki do with like. They do so much crazy stuff with like their hair, their makeup. They don't even get fits off for videos anymore. They get like costumes. You know what I mean? Like they're just doing so much more. Like it's really like every music video. We can touch on that just a little. Like music videos for female performers are really like I feel like they really make it a moment. Like every music video that like Cardi or Megan drops, they try to like reset the culture or break the internet. You know that's a lot of responsibility.
It is. It's a lot of responsibility and it's high expectations every time you put a visual out. But I'm happy. I'm happy they're doing that. They're really putting out some crazy content. And Rico's doing the same thing.
Of course.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm just obsessed. And also the album comes out this week and I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that.
You think it's going to get on your most played of the year?
No. I mean, I got my most played of the year today.
I mean, your little Spotify Wrapped.
You got your bullshit Apple Music summary. Doesn't even tell you a damn thing.
Spotify looks so much cooler, bro. That one looks better. I can't even hate. No cap.
The Spotify Wrapped is amazing.
I'm really excited to tell you what my most played song of this year was.
Should we get into Wrapped?
Yeah, I want to get into it. I want to talk about it. What was yours?
What do you want to do first? Songs or artists?
Ooh, let me pull mine up, bro. I want to do song. Actually, no, artist.
Artist first?
Yeah.
So, you want me to break? Should I go my list or should we go 1-1? Let's go 1-1, 2-2, 3-3.
Okay.
My number one really surprised me. I don't know. I just didn't expect this year to be the year, but also I see it. I can always see it because it's someone I'm constantly listening to. It's Mac Miller. I was in top 1% of Mac listeners, most played artist. And initially I was confused because I was like, okay, Swimming was probably my least favorite Mac release in the past, 4 or 5 albums. And it's probably the one I played the least. But I really liked it still. I really, really loved it. But the more I sit and think about it, I'm like, okay, when do I listen to Swimming? And it's honestly always when I'm home doing work, in my room.
Okay.
And that's an album that I put on, and it might run all day. You know what I'm saying? Just loop all day, and I don't get tired of it. And I think it's so cohesive to the point where that can happen, where I could literally listen to it all day and just be fine with it.
You're talking about Swimming or Circles?
Sorry, Circles. I misspoke.
Okay.
Circles.
Okay. Yeah, because I was you're describing a really good album right now. And that's not what Circles is.
No, that is what Circles is. And I feel like that's where people might have a disconnect with Circles, where there's very, very few standout tracks on Circles. Very few standout tracks that you're going to play in the car, put on a playlist, because it's so cohesive. You almost can't even pick songs apart from each other because it really just flows better than any album this year. The most cohesive album of the year. The most cohesive album of the year.
Circles wasn't good, so...
Circles was really good, and I can listen to it 5 times in a row.
Let me preface this. Mac Miller, 19 hours on my list, so I played him. I like Mac Miller a lot. Circles got. If you want to look, I wish I could show you how little hours I played Circles.
Cool, bro.
How few hours Circles got play.
What's your problem with it? And don't tell me, it's just not good music. What's your problem with it?
It sounds poppy. I think that when Mac Miller said things, right? When Mac Miller would describe his struggles, there was always that, he seemed like a rebel with a cause almost, I'm not perfect, but I'm going through this life my way, and it may not work, it may work, but all I know is I'm going to do my best, but I'm going to be me no matter what,
Mm-hmm.
And this... It felt safe. He didn't feel like he was going against anything. It didn't feel like there was any judgment. Like everything Mac has done, it's almost been like he's like, I know people are going to judge me. I know I'm going to get some hate for this. And now it feels like it was made with the mindset like it was like pulling punches. Like there wasn't any risk taken at all. There was no bars. Like if Mac used to say some wild stuff, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing. There was no emotion. There was no oomph. I felt nothing when I listened to this. I feel nothing.
There was plenty of emotion. You're right in saying that it wasn't a big risk and he didn't take very many risks on the project. But there was so much emotion, and I was someone that was so happy to see him be content and not feel the need to take all these risks and to say all this outlandish stuff, but simply to make music that sounds really good, that makes me feel really good, and is a really complete body of work.
That was Swimming for me. And I think that it would have been perfect if he ended on Swimming, because that was the last thing that Mac Miller genuinely put out, and that's my issue. You know that that's my issue at its core. I think Swimming was so perfect and so great, and I loved it so much because it just embodied everything that Mac has been through on this journey, and it's tragic. And I was heartbroken when he passed away, but Swimming wrapped up everything with a bow. And this just feels so extraneous to me. It's almost like it's like someone else trying to tell the rest of his story, and it's not even him. I don't need that.
2 comments on that. First, I'm going to disagree with the last thing you say, because for me, it really sounds like Mac completed the album. And with the BTS footage that we've seen of him making Circles and Swimming simultaneously, I really think that this was a Mac Miller album that Mac Miller made and put out. But secondly,
he made it.
Okay, he didn't put it out.
Don't think he would have put it out.
I think he would have put it out. I think it was done, and I think it was ready to get put out. But secondly, I forgot what I was going to say, but I was actually going to agree with you about something. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. So in 10 years, when I look back, I'm going to probably say, I wish he didn't release Circles. I think that his career would be more flawless without that at the end. You're right. Swimming would have been a perfect way to end, a legendary career. But for me right now, I just want new Mac Miller music, and it sounds great, and it makes me happy, and I don't need to burden myself by worrying about his legacy. I can just enjoy his music. That's different Mac Miller. That's totally different Mac Miller than I want to listen to when I'm sitting at home doing work and just looping all day. This album calms me like no album this year.
I listened to a lot of Drake this year.
This fucker listened to 60 hours of Drake. His number one artist was Drake.
Oh man, I don't even think I come off like a Drake guy like that either at all.
No, you don't.
I mean,
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Drake being your number one. Drake's fire. I love Drake. I love Drake.
I think Drake is just really good at like. Okay, so for me personally, you saw how emotional I get with the Mac Miller thing. I think it's because when I listen to Mac Miller, I really think that he gets where my head is at. I think Drake is a really relatable guy. That's why everyone loves him. You know, like he's not. A lot of people ain't dealt with a lot of the struggles that many rappers come up facing. That's not a knock on them, but it's just like a lot of people can't relate to that. I can admire it, I can appreciate it, but that has not necessarily been my life. I'm not a half-white Canadian Jewish guy, but some of the goals and aspirations that Drake talks about in his music and the kind of big picture motivation, like he really motivates me, I think. Honestly, because I think I can still in 2020 go back and hear Successful, because that's like one of the songs I played the most probably, and I'll be like, dang, like I really feel this right now. This relates to the stage of my life right now. Same with The Ride.
Be successful, man.
Yeah, same with Views. Like I'll just hear every year, like there's just Drake songs that I feel like really relate to. Like I really like describe where I'm at in life sometimes, or what I want out of life at that time, and that's why Drake is always top 3 most listened to artists for me.
Yeah, and I know you didn't even listen to Dark Lane demo tapes like that. I know that was strictly old Drake.
Yeah, it was. I didn't listen to that at all.
I mean, except Chicago Freestyle probably made up 10 of those 60 hours.
Oh yeah, I really played that.
No, not even. Nani. No,
yeah, Grease was
Gucci,
crazy.
Stop at Louis V. Yeah, you love that song.
Grease is crazy.
I didn't like that song when it came out, and Miles rode me for that. He was pissed. He's like, "You will get it."
But then
he sounds like The Weeknd. He sounds like The Weeknd. It's a good song. It's a good song.
Right after that, though, it's so classic, Miles. My next 3 are just so classic. Travis, Ye, and Future at 42 hours and 39 hours.
Yep, that's the Miles classic right there.
Yeah,
that's the Miles classic right there.
Yes, sir. Who do you got?
And Ye and they didn't even drop. Just Few dropped out of those 3, right?
Yeah, Ye didn't even drop.
Just old music. See, my number 2 is the same one. My number 2 is Anderson .Paak. That's just the Spencer special. You know, that'll always be in the top 5. He didn't drop, but I'll always listen to him daily. And then my 3 kind of surprised me. It's Uzi. I'm not even the biggest Uzi fan. Like, you didn't hear me play that much Uzi?
I think you really, really liked Eternal Take, though.
I did. When it came out, I loved it. Oh, my God, I loved it.
Yeah.
I mean,
cool.
I loved it. I loved it when it came out. And then Love vs. the World came out. Mm-hmm. You know, me and Nick listened to that non-stop in our apartment.
Really?
Like, we both just were obsessed with that when it came out. That's all we played. It was right when everyone was getting sent home for the pandemic, you know?
Yeah.
And so we were just, like, packing our shit, just listening to Eternal Take. Yeah,
time to get out.
And then my 4 is the same as yours, Few.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is the first time that he's made an appearance on my Spotify Wrapped, and I really blame you for that.
I wonder why. I wonder who did that.
I blame you for that, but no, I've had a big Future year, and I've really enjoyed every moment of it, you know? You know how I feel about Half-Life. Love that album. And then also that mixed with You really made me listen to a lot more of his old stuff, you know? So I've been doing a lot of that.
Bro, mine got weird next. Or it didn't get weird, it's just like, it's like less classic, you know? Because obviously the next one was Frank. At 27 hours, that makes sense. Smino at 22, though. Smino at 22 is fire, bro. I
forgot that you weren't a Smino fan coming into this year, or you were, but not like that.
I've ever since I got introduced to him, I've always been like, wow, this guy is just different. Like nothing sounds like him, and I feel like his vibe kind of matches the vibe I look for in music. You know, that more like it's laid back, it's like singing, you know, neo soul kind of like. influence, whatever.
Shout out Desiree.
Yeah, you know, she like I've really been thinking on it. I get where she was coming from. I don't necessarily think it's all the way there, but I get it, you know? So when I just like did my deep dive into that, because like when we get into like probably like the most played albums and stuff, like Black Swan is up there for me. Like, oh my God, I love that album. Oh, and then what really did it for me was obviously She Already Decided came out this year. Incredible. Yeah. That's one of my albums of this year.
Except did that even contribute to your Apple Music stats?
No. That's wild. It didn't. It did not.
That is wild. Yeah.
Wow. So my Smino hours are probably approaching future levels. Probably.
All right, and then I'm capping out my list at 5 with Pop Smoke, Rip Woo. Oh God, Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. How did that not get a Grammy nod? That was the album of the year. That might be the album of the year.
Spencer, you're not gonna give us none of the other ones, nothing else. What are some lower tier picks for you?
Like Spotify gave me my 5. Spotify only gave me my 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see. That's one the Apple got. Like I could see my little 19 hours of The Weeknd. Wow, I kind of want to. I wonder if I can get more. Actually, I slapped The Weeknd and Mac Miller and Kendrick Lamar about the same amount. Gunna and Thug with 18.
Yep.
Tyler was less than them, and Gambino was 17. Oof.
I'm gonna see if I can get any more info on my Wrapped. If I go on the,
I gotta ask you real quick though, because I want to talk about it. What was your song? What was your most played?
Yeah, let's go through. Let's go through songs. All
right.
I'll just go 5 and then you go 5.
Okay.
Number 1, this surprised me. The Beach, Giveon.
Ooh.
I mean, it surprised me, but it didn't really surprise me.
That's my most played Giveon song too.
Yeah, because that's a song that can be played for anyone at any occasion. You know what I mean? Like it can kind of fit any mood, you know, because if you really listen to what he's talking about, some street shit, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard, but also it's a song that I'm playing in the car with my mom.
Bro. It's fun,
you know? Yeah. Number 2, Skybox.
I was surprised by that. I was really surprised by that one. I was like, what?
I wasn't.
Yeah, I know. You slapped it all the time.
I played the shit out of that song before Wanted came out. I was like, oh my God, Gunna's on some different shit. And the music video to that, oh my God, in the hot air balloon in Jamaica. Oh my God, I was so excited for Wanna. And you know that was a whole moment this year for me was my Wanna phase. I tried to buy the lunchbox. Oh my God. Tried to spend $200 for lunch. Oh my God. And then he ate his diamond. I'm dead. You see that? You see him swallow one of his diamonds?
He's a fool.
Someone said this man really ate $200 for lunch. I'm dead. Number 3, Green Juice in Dallas, Larry June and Cardo off Cruise USA.
Okay.
I'm cruising. I'm looking for a top-notch bitch. I can't rock skinnies because the walk won't fit. I never politic. Oh my God. Like
wait,
that song's.
Are all of yours so far from this year?
Yeah.
You're gonna. Oh, I'm such a bum.
All of mine are. All 5 of mine are.
I'm such a bum.
Number 4, No Love Lost. Intro to the No Love Lost EP Blast. That came out in September, so that should probably speak to how much I've played that.
Played the fuck out of that.
And then number 5 is 1238 off the Gambino with 21.
Very fun.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love that song. That's
song. Probably should be the song of the year. No cap. That might be. I think that's the best. Since that came out, I think that's the best song that's been made this year. Just too many elements, too creative, so crazy.
Too creative, and then when Savage comes in at the back end of that track, not listed as a feature, just fucking. Or actually, is he listed on the album? He is, isn't he? Yeah. But still, it just later. Oh my God, and he just slaughters that. Oh, that's a great song.
Please hear this 5.
I'm excited.
Okay. Let me just. I gotta make sure I can see your reaction. All right, so I have. You're the One. My number 1 most played song this year is "You're the One" by K Tronada with Sid. I love that song. I love that song so much.
Is that off 99.9?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I love that. I listen to that song like every day. Then I feel like you heard this a lot. My second one was Overdue by Metro with Travis.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now,
okay, yeah, these are off the wall. These are your most played songs?
Yes, bro. Yes.
Okay, keep going.
Then we have the only song from this year, Nasty Girl. I'm not going to include the slash on camera part because I really only like Nasty Girl. But Nasty Girl is crazy. That's one of the craziest songs Gunna's ever made, bro.
She wanna suck me on camera. Banger.
Then
Both parts bang.
Then you're going to start to realize why Drake probably had 60 hours because my number, 4 most played song was The Ride.
Okay.
Crazy. And then now I'm really surprised at this, but I do remember how much I listened to this when it came out. Okay. It's my next one is tied. My 5 is tied between Paranoia with Gunna and Thug off the Pop album. Who You Foolin'? Gunna.
Oh,
yeah, I play that all the time.
And that's just Ben's. Yeah.
Snake by Lil Keed. Before I knew it was a TikTok song.
It don't matter.
And then Can't Feel My Legs by Dawn.
Banger.
Those are all at the same amount of plays.
They all had the same play? Yeah,
yeah.
No, those are 4 fire songs. It's interesting to see yours versus mine because I feel like that kind of really sums up how we listen to music a little bit, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, they're definitely the same lane, but I feel like you call back to, like, classics more, and also I feel like you're more likely to go, like, deeper into, like, a well-known artist's catalog. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Whereas I'm someone that seeks out, brand new music. And,
I think you're getting you're way on the new artist tip. You got way more new artists than I do.
That's more my vibe, is just like, instead of going back and trying to find some music from an artist I already love, it's just different. I'll go try to find someone different,
Bro, the albums are what surprised me too. Did you see your albums?
No, I don't even see my albums. I don't know if we got those.
My most played album of this year, Rodeo, will always be up there.
Well, every year it's gonna be Rodeo.
Year. But then my number 2, Young Seti, Roots 2.
Oh my God! Yeah,
my second most played album.
I've been banging that this year. How do they even do album? Is it just like full through album, or just like most time on?
It's for sure. Like when you click on, like when you have the intention of playing the album, like when you don't just look up a song. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a High Off Life, Wanna.
Okay.
No Love Lost, 3:15:20, Black Swan, Trilogy, and then Take Care.
Oh, you got a lot of really good albums,
bro. I feel like this is I like seeing my music. Wow, I think the albums. If someone asked me to describe my music taste, I think the albums is the best description. I got Trav, Seti, Few, Gunna, Blast, Childish, Smino, The Weeknd, and Drake. Properly all over the place.
I've never been more happy with my entire playlist because Spotify gives you your top 100 songs and puts it in a playlist for you. Okay, yeah. And they're all right there. You know what I'm saying? They're all perfect. I think I could send this to someone and they'd kind of understand me pretty well. Mostly it's new music, but there's some random songs in here. Oh, I'm excited to go through this, actually. Really listen to it all again. Yeah.
I think that's everything, bro.
I think it is, too.
We got a nice episode. It's like an hour long, bro.
Oh, we were talking. We had some shit to say today. Thanks for sticking around, making it the full hour with us.
Facts, bro. All right. Thank y'all for rocking with us again, man. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, man. We got a bunch of great stuff coming out for you, even though we, back in our respective places right now over Zoom for a little bit. A lot of new.
We're gonna make it happen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if this has anything, we're gonna keep making it happen. Don't worry. There's no pause. No pause on the vision.
Yes, sir, y'all. All right. We'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.